everyone. Here's another video. Gonna try and go out here again to the forest and see what kind of wildlife we can run into today. Going out here meeting a buddy of mine, Ethan. He's another photographer. Let's see what we can run into. It's a bit early. The sun's not supposed to come up to like 7:14 or something like that. But we'll see what we run into. Stay tuned. Well, they had some sketchy characters over there at the forest. It was still kind of dark, so we went out to the lakefront. So we get some more light out here and revisit this area to see, because it was kind of sketchy. They had some guy in a black hoodie sitting on a park bench in the dark, not far from this other car that was maybe 200 feet away, and there was no other cars around. And the other guy was out of his car. I don't know what the hell he was doing and what they were doing over there. They didn't look like they were there to do any kind of photography. So I was like, well, it's kind of where I wanted to park, so I'll just wait 30-45 minutes, pass back over there and see if the coast is clear. And my buddy Ethan's right behind me too. He met me at the lake, so that way we kind of go back as, you know, two vehicles, two people. Power and numbers out here in the city of New Orleans. It's not always the safest. But sometimes when you got the best birding and wildlife areas, you kind of gotta, you know, prepare for that. Keep your head on a swivel. I'm like, Mountain Dew or take a picture.
Yeah,
I'm like tough decisions here, man.
Oh yeah, shit, there it goes.
Ice cold, caffeinated beverage,
Yeah,
or a whole bunch of more editing.
I know, right?
Because that's what it turns out to be. Like, the more pictures I take, I think last week, dude, it was like 700 pics I've taken out.
Holy crap,
yeah.
I didn't realize you took that many.
Yeah, me neither. Until I was like, why is it taking like 3 hours to upload, you know? I'm gonna leave it loose. Maybe that'll help.
They landed at the edge of the duckweed. I guess that's what you would call it, huh?
Yeah, duckweed. I love it. There's two more. They're going in for a landing, maybe. Almost. They're getting lower. So maybe the next pass, they'll be coming through. And there's the airplane. It's a bird, it's a plane. I smell the flowers, like magnolias, what it smells like. I think, oh, or is that a seagull?
I'm not sure what the hell that is. That's not a gull though.
No?
It's an ibis that has a white stripe going down its back towards its tail.
I ain't never seen them move erratically like that.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what that was.
I did change the settings too to a little more erratic for today, just to try it. I had it at like 4 and I went to like 2. But trying to pan with this thing,
It's gonna hunt more, and it won't stay locked on. So if you go on like 3 or 4, I think right now I'm at 3, but I could easily switch it to 4 in just a little while too.
yeah, I guess if we change and go in the back, like where the warblers are, I guess I could put it on a little more erratic and maybe try that. Yeah, I can actually get a panning shot in that time.
Yeah.
White ibis.
Yeah. Yeah, where you're really going to run into troubles is where your autofocus has a lot of other things to take into consideration. Like the trees, the vegetation, the posts sticking out of the water.
Oh, is that an alligator? Look.
Do you think he's still young enough to be with his mom's close by? Or do you think he's out on his own?
I mean, you can see he's barely, probably 12 inches, I'd say.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Maybe a little over a foot, you know?
Yeah.
Couldn't be more than a few months, I would think.
So there's got to be a little female around here somewhere. Last year I seen a 4-footer on the other side once in a while over by the log. I think those alligators can stay pretty hidden and out of the limelight, so to speak.
The small ones, at least till they get, you know. I've seen them at Lafayette Park going after ducks, baby ducks, and man, it's hard to watch. Hey, there it goes. Get up on that log and smile. Ooh, look, there's one on top of the log. Oh, there's two. Now they're drinking. Yeah, they're washing their hands or something. I don't want to see his backside, but might make for some good pictures, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there goes a wood duck. Meow. I guess they'll come land over here eventually. Need a couple of decoys to throw out there.
Yeah, they gotta be wanting to get into those duck boxes.
Yeah.
So I figured out what we were seeing that we thought were Ugg boots on that female. That was in that duck box, or checking it out.
Yeah.
It was actually her tail.
Yeah, that was her tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see how it was kind of like pushed up against the box. It's amazing how they use the tail, and it's got that much strength to kind of hold their body into the duck box.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Wonder I can still behind all that brush, that clump of fallen tree.
Yeah.
The other one, I can see.
Here he goes. They're so fast, man.
Yeah, they are.
Ooh, I see a above that treetop over there coming across. Right there. It's my freaking autofocus having trouble grabbing it with the freaking overcast.
Well, that's a long ways away too. Yep.
Great blue arrow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know those are cormorants. Here comes that here.
Yeah, I can't do anything today with this. I'm not used to using a tripod, I guess.
No, it's because you're freaking. Because you got Mountain Dew in one hand, and here comes those woodies again.
Yeah.
You're 3 foot away from your tripod. You're like, oh shit, I missed it.
Yeah, I shot. Come on, guy. It looks like a small perch or something. Oh yeah, he's shoveling it down, dude.
He ain't wasting no time, huh?
It's kind of big.
The sunfish?
He's really, at least these shots might be okay.
Yeah, check sharpness.
It's real grainy, man.
You might have to.
Should I slow it down to shutter speed?
I don't know what shutter. What do you?
I'm at 800 now, but
I'm still at 800, shooting 3200 at my ISO.
it's just noisy.
Yeah,
like
it's
I don't
just
have
kinda
enough
dark
light.
right now.
But
Now let me see. It's not bad. I mean, you gotta remember.
I mean, I'm cropping the shit out of it too.
Yeah. See, the sun finally came out.
Oh,
Now I'll
yeah.
take pictures of it.
Yeah, he's still chewing on it, but his mouth's like, his mouth's closed, so I'm guessing, and he just went gulp. Like he just chugged him a chocolate milk or something.
I've seen those kingfisher swallow some pretty substantial sized
Really?
fish.
Kind of like,
It's like, I don't know how this kingfisher is going to eat it without choking to death, but they do.
yeah, didn't they have something that ate an alligator? Oh, somebody got pictures of it. It was on one of the Louisiana pages. It was a great blue heron eating a baby alligator about as big as that one we just saw go by.
Yeah.
And it ate it whole.
Wow.
And somebody had step-by-step pictures of it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Maybe I turn a VR on, huh? Let's see.
Definitely.
Let's get
At
remember.
this slow shutter speed, I would.
Let's get remember to turn it off. I know he's about to fly. He's probably full remote and not even touch the camera. You saw that?
Yeah, what was that?
It's on that back tree.
Is it a snail kite?
Could have been one of those green herons, the little small ones. The little white hair feather or whatever.
It looks pretty tan.
You can see it?
No, I can't see it. I don't know where it went. Or where, I mean, I seen it flying and then it disappeared.
Well, the first group of branches sticking out on that point, it was on the ones right behind it.
Yeah.
So if you look through and focus on the first one and then back focus to the next branch, you might be able to see it. This little kingfish is just chilling. Yeah, the rules I make for myself when I'm deleting pictures, I don't like the bird placement, or if there's any stick covering any part of the bird, I delete it. Oh look, here's a snake bird. He's posing for us. Turn your head, buddy. So is that the double crested cormorant or something?
No, it's Hinga.
Or the Hinga? I guess it doesn't look like as much a Hinga because the colors are so dark on its head.
I think it's a mature. I believe the ones they have a lot of white on the front of them. Their breast up to their bottom of their beak, the front of their neck is the immature ones.
Do a little pan shot.
Turn my exposure compensation up to a +7.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Trees as habits. It looks like somebody trimmed the trees over there. I hear a bunch of them. How you doing? All right.
Morning.
There's a blue jay going that way. I could hear him too.
Is there any trails over there?
You know, that's actually the back of, I think, the police thing, the police horse barn or whatever.
Yeah.
Stables they call it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It added a little bit of weight. Let's see here. Try to balance the camera out a little bit here. There's your seagull up there, look.
Oh yeah.
Autofocus ain't even trying to find it. What kind is that?
I'm not sure.
We'll just call it a seagull. That way we know, I know I'm right. I see a turtle. Looks like a yellow belly slider. As I don't see no red head with an ear like the red ear sliders. It's kind of like the one I got as a pet, the yellow belly.
Uh-huh.
Been having that turtle for 20 years. Where is that down there? That's the wood duck?
Yeah, two more of them just pitched in.
Trying to find it with my... Oh, I see. All the water's like glass down there too. Turn just a little bit.
Yeah, they seem to be favoring that this morning.
Oh, there's a whole 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, timing right. Evenly spaced. They're evenly spaced right now. It's nice when you have a symmetrical.
The sun seems to be peeking out a little bit.
Yeah. Got a little wood duck, aka Drake. That's what Ethan calls it, huh, Ethan?
Yeah, they're just anytime it's.
Oh look, he just took off, coming toward us.
Is he? Cool.
Oh no, he was going away from us. I couldn't tell. They all flew. It was like 3 of them.
I was like, oh shit, I don't know where they went. But sure enough, they were right on top of us in a hurry. They fly so fast.
Yep. That's how we
usually
used.
With male waterfowl ducks, they call them drakes.
That's how we used to crash the RC helicopters. You flying, and then you get disoriented, and you can't tell if you're going away from you or towards you.
Oh.
And then you like push the stick one way, and it goes the other way. 'Cause like if you're flying like nose in with the helicopter,
yeah.
if you go right, it goes left.
Oh, gotcha. So
You know,
that's
so
the way you
if you
gotta
go,
think.
yeah. So typically, like we would practice flying nose in. Well, there's a whole bunch of wax wings going that way.
Why don't they come over here?
I know.
Don't we have
Well,
any of those magnolia
they like
trees
those.
or whatever?
They do have some trees with berries. Oh, and the other tree that's in my yard, it grows in the same trunk as the mulberry, and it's got some kind of berries on it. And they were eating that.
Red berries?
Nah, I don't know what it is.
Cool. Here comes something flying across the water.
You heard that noise?
Yeah.
It's a snowy.
Yep.
Oh, look how pretty with the purple background there.
I know. All right.
Couldn't ask for a better. And when they got that breeding plumage, oh yeah, look at that. It walks right in front of the purple stuff.
I wonder if it's got a nest close by.
I haven't seen one person walk behind this yet today.
No, but I was wondering with all the wood ducks that were sitting down there at the edge of the duckweed, sooner or later, if somebody did come walking down the trail, they would spook those ducks. And I think that's exactly what happened, why those ducks flew over in our direction, is there might have been somebody down there.
Yeah. It could have been, yeah, like that guy in the kayak last week spooked us. See, I wish the back screen would stay lit so I could see what I got on here, but I guess...
Where doesn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, you mean at
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
But see, I still get the camera, the hood in it, if I turn. You see how the stabilization works? So there's nothing there, and then look, you can see the camera. So it's like it's panning inside of the camera.
Interesting.
Which is good. Kind of helps keep it stable.
Yeah, GoPro has come such a long way since the...
Hey, how much do you think that teleconverter will help that shot?
I don't know. I brought it. You want to strap it on?
Yeah, let's see. I guess I could leave my the thing on here. Let's see.
Do you remember what your lens is? Is your lens like a +5? Do you remember what?
I'm +4 on my calibration.
So you might, if you don't have sharp image, now your camera already automatically recognizes that it's a 500 f.
Yeah, f8.
Yeah, you'll be at f8. You can't go any wider than that.
It didn't seem like it brought it in a whole lot. Let me see here.
Yeah, it added 200 millimeters.
I guess it didn't seem that noticeable, huh? Maybe a little bit.
But with your crop sensor, you're probably shooting close to 1,000 millimeters right now.
Yeah, it does make it noisy because of the low light. See that kingfisher flying by? He just landed on that point to the right.
I wasn't looking. The point closest to us?
Yeah, the point on the right side around the bend.
Yeah, he sits in that tree all the time.
Oh yeah, I see
He
him.
loves that tree.
See if I can get it. But he's looking around. Ooh. There he goes. He's going back. Where's he going? Alright, now he flew to the back. Basically, where that tree where he was in, he's in the tree line on the far bank directly behind it now. Still in line sight, but kind of way too far away. I think the teleconverter would drop it down to the f8, but I see why it does that now because of the adding the extra focal length.
There's 2 more woodies. They love that spot down there.
I love this spot over here because we got a little bit, we don't have to stand in the muck.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, there's a
going somewhere.
egret.
I'm gonna go over and land on that point. I've set up on that.
Well, that's good. We got 2 woodies down here, male and female. So, and the wind's coming this way, so we're downwind of them. So maybe if we get a flyby of some other ones, they might.
We're definitely gonna want to pitch in with those other ducks.
Oh, that's the kingfisher. He's got something in his mouth. What's he got in his mouth? A cigar? I bet you it's a cohiba. You see it? It's a shrimp or something.
I think it's a crab.
Is it? No, it's a fish, I think.
It's hard to tell because there's a couple limbs.
I know, I'm trying to keep the shake out of this thing.